In part one of this use case that was actually created by Boli, Popovic and Vladimir Jeremic, we saw how when the QRadar scans and finds new vulnerability, we fire some offenses on the rule that we put, and we can see the ports that were involved before, and we see that in there's no port 443 because we did not have port 443 enabled on that machine. And that's, the quarantines that we have do not involve port 443. In fact, to prove that, this is the vulnerable machine whose IP address ends in 124, as we see here. That's the IP address. So if we try to ping that machine from let's ping it from here on port 443 using telnet, we said connection refuse. Let's go ahead and enable SSL. We have a shell script that will do that for us here. SSL on. Now we should be able to ping that machine. Yep, we are there. And now if we were to actually do another scan, now that that port is active, a new vulnerability will be found, and just that port should be added to the quarantine. So all we're going to be doing now is rerun that scan on that vulnerable server, and I'm going to pause the video until the scan finishes. We're going to leave the offenses here. I clear the previous offense, and the log activity ready to pick up the event that will be generated as a consequence of the offense firing after the scan finishes. So the scan finished. Let's see the offense. Yeah, we have the offense actually here. Let's actually go to the TDI box, and sure enough, we have port 443 now that should be added to the quarantine rules. Let's go to the XGS, and yep, that's the 443, the new vulnerability added because that service wasn't there. So this interface works if somebody deploys a new server, a new, whatever component it is that introduces new vulnerabilities. When they are scanned, those new vulnerabilities are going to be reported, and they're going to be quarantined.